Alright, so for those of you who didn't see, Rakdos Sacrifice had an insane weekend. I think there was 3 in the top 8 in the Saturday challenge, and I think 2 in the top 8 of the Sunday challenge. And I believe there was also quite a few people, maybe a couple of people that played it at the NRG event, but it did insanely well in the weekend challenges. So this is the list, the exact 75. I think I changed one card that won the challenge on Saturday. Now, normally I'm not a big fan of Oni-Cult Anvil, but you know I haven't played in a while. I wanted to give it a shot. You know, normally I lean more towards the versions without Anvil, and because they're a little bit weaker against Karn. But I wanted to give this version a shot because it did so well, and yeah, it's next week. Sounds great. I keep. Welcome to the family. Pioneer Super Qualifier was... Oh, it was Blue Eye Control. Blue Eye Control, yeah, that's what it was. Fabrizio, thank you so much for the 2 months. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, thank you. Rakdos Scamville, Rites of Flourishing. Ooh, now we get to play against the mono white deck. This matchup is delightful for Rakdos Sacrifice. I think I should lead on Oven... I guess they could be Blue Eye Control, but... Yes, yes. Fist bump. Valia, I don't give a shit about that. Priest is definitely the highest upside line. Let's just go for that. Maybe a little bit worse if they have Brutal Cathar. But we could also potentially kill Brutal Cathar, so... Not sure how I did not realize Shrapnel Blast was a Pioneer. A lot of people don't know that. Yeah, this is Pioneer legal. It was in a core set. I think it was 19. Like M19, I think it was. Because this was very, very big at that Pro Tour. Was it M15? Yeah. Not going to sack the Priest because I have removal spells for the Cathar. I don't need to draw a land, though. I could be in trouble if I don't find a land. Ever, ever, ever punished. I think I just have to slam Devil. Actually, kind of an awkward position. This time, if they have a Cathar, I might sack the Devil to kill Thalia. Did you know Blast is legal with Modern and she has a color with Asmo? Yes. I've played quite a few Asmo Blast decks. Maybe not quite a few, but I played a couple. Not sure if that is actually a good line, but... I think it's fine. With the backup Devil, it's probably okay. This lets me also... Could play Fable. Could also go Epicure, hold up Shrapnel Blast, kill the Brutal Cathar. Not great if their last card is Brave. Like, what's worst case scenario? They go fire up Mutavault, attack with everything, I Shrap Blast, sack this, kill this, they Brave... Chump block, the Mutavault, take 4, go to 8, next turn play Devil, brick wall their 3 creatures. I think that's fine. I think that's just okay. Another Devil. I guess Devil kind of accomplishes the same thing, but Devil's worse if they have an Anthem. Because I don't really want to trade with the Devil, right? At least this way, if they play an Anthem, like a Lieutenant pre-combat, then I could just kill this and maybe chump block, maybe not, don't really care. Alright, I'm going to Shrapnel Blast before blocks, because I may or may not block. I'm going to sack the food token. And if they have Brave, then I'll probably just go chump block and then sack the Epicure to the oven. Yeah, that's fine. When I killed sorcery speed, because they had a mana, but it wouldn't have mattered, right? Maybe it's better to keep the creature and play with the Devil. Alright, whatever. As long as they don't draw an Anthem. And now I can actually hold up the Blood token. Yeah. I could main phase kill the Brutal Cathar, but then I have to sack the Devil. I don't want to do that. That's like a in case of emergency break class kind of thing. Issue with this line is it forces you to cast Blast. Yeah, that's fair. I know, Soldier of the Pantheon, unironically, kind of good against Mayhem Devil. I can't kill this. I can just block it with Fable, but Scourge of Rakdos Sacrifice decks everywhere. This card is, like, unironically not that bad against a lot of cards. Like, Rakdos, I guess the Rakdos midrange deck has Push and Bone Crusher, but it dodges Dreadbore, dodges Devil, dodges, I guess... I don't know, maybe it doesn't dodge that much. It's good against Niv specifically, but nobody plays Niv anyways. Don't think I care about that one. Like, they're going to target this, but I can just kill this, right? I can EOT, sack the blood token, kill this, untap with all my mana. Yeah, this is fine. And the thing is, they kind of have to shove, right? They can't, like... They can't give me infinite time. So, now I think I just eat the Mutavault, take 6, go to 2. End of turn, sack this, kill this. They have these 3. Then I can go... Play Fable. I could just sack food, too. Yeah, let's just block Mutavault, go to 2. With the food, I think this is fine. Nope, can't sack that. Can sack this, though. Discard Oven, kill this. They're gonna sack it, whatever. Funnily enough... Oh yeah, they don't sack it because they get the trigger. Sure, I guess that makes sense. So, now... They have 0 cards. I'm trying to think of how I lose this game. At the airport, getting ready to go to Saipon and get a free business class upgrade. Nice. Alright, I think I want to go Voldaren Epicure, make a blood. And I think I also want to go main phase, sack the blood, discard oven, ping this, and then sack the food to ping it again, go to 5. Kill this. I'm doing this main phase just to, you know. And I'm going to keep the land in hand, I think. I'm just going to pass. Think Banned Humans is better or worse than Mono White? I think with a new set, it could be. There's definitely some arguments. Like, the new Aether Channeler is really good. That card is so sick. Oh. That's kind of annoying. I mean... Kind of, but... Now I could just go play Fable. It's, like, somewhat annoying, but not really. It's probably fine. Did we get the 5-0 Mono Red? Now 4-1. 4-1 Sedge. Debating if I want to play Den or Blightstep. Blightstep lets me sack a food to Oven, which might be pretty relevant. I think the Den's more relevant, though. Okay, ship this. I think what's going to happen is they're going to attack with this, and I'm likely going to go block and then sack these 2 to Priest. Dome them for 2, they probably sack this. Alright, I could just use the mana from the Priest to sack a food if I needed to. Let me play with Mantis Rider. Oh, you're talking about humans? Yeah, maybe 4-color humans with Coco. Coco, Mantis Rider. Is Mantis Rider even that good in this format? Oh no. Monk ass. Like, how good is Mantis Rider? What if I just didn't use the Priest? I think it's actually kind of bad, because these... I can't kill these with Devil. I think I'm just down to chill. I kind of just want to draw a second spell. Probably not this spell, though. Okay, that one's not terrible. Let's go tap this, play this. This also gives me a 3-2. Just sack it to itself. That's not bad. This might force the issue if they have Brave. And now I get to flip this, which is... Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're just dead. Because, like, flipping this is good, because then I can just let it flip, trigger on the stack, kill it, and then I think it doesn't actually die. It blocks Gingerbrute. What, Mantis Rider? Yeah. Who's playing Gingerbrute in Pioneer, though, you know? Like... Any Gingerbrute gamers? Alright. I assume this Priest card is pretty good against Mono White. Hearst bad, Expertise bad, Event's gotta be good, this card's gotta be good. I think Fable's kind of slow. The hell else do I cut against Mono White? Is Extinction Event too slow? There's no way, right? Eli, is Extinction Event good against your deck? I guess it is decent because it gets around Brave the Elements, which is pretty good. Yeah, Claim is nuts in these kinds of matchups. Like, maybe I could cut the Shrapnel Blast, but Blast is like a clean answer to Adeline, which is kind of cool. Yeah, Meathook too. I mean, the issue with these cards is they're bad against Thalia, right? That's my issue with like loading up on a bunch of these. But Shrapnel Blast, I think, might be my worst card. Yes, it kills Adeline, but it's so unbelievably bad against Brave the Elements. Good trim. I'm definitely at least trimming one. I kind of want to cut them all. I mean, it is important to kill Adeline, but it's so bad against Brave the Elements. This card's kind of slow, too. What if I just did this? Try to play more of like a mid-range deck? Yeah, let's try that. I think Kari's Zev a 3-drop is nice. Kari's Zev is embarrassing against Brave the Elements. I don't think I can keep this hand. It just doesn't do anything. Yeah, okay. Stupid fucking Castle Locthwain. And I could put back the second Pathway and just go Pathway, Mountain, Ridge. That's probably fine. Like, there's maybe a chance I activate Castle this game. Not a very big chance, but... The cool thing about this hand is I don't give a shit about Thalia. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Well, that's not good. That is not good. So, can I have those Fables back? Mod check Fable? I forgot that that was a card. I should have considered that when I was sideboarding. Yeah, actual rip. Not just like, you know, normally when people type in chat, they just type in rip. This is an actual rip. Unironically rip. Okay, yeah. They simply just won't have a Brutal Cathar for my Mayhem Devil. I mean, I do have a Hive and a Castle, so maybe it's not as bad as I think it is. It's not great, but... Like, I got some things going on. They're missing land drops, too. What's up, Guta? How do you think Temp Lockdown will play out for control? Hell of a draw step. I think Lockdown's going to be insane in blue-white control. Discard the Mountain, I guess. Not the best draw, but probably not that bad. But yeah, I think Temporary Lockdown's going to be really good in blue-white. I don't know if you want to main deck that card. It might be more of a sideboard card, but it is really good. Also, disrespect your surroundings. They don't have Brutal Cathar. That's good. Unfortunately, I am unable to sacrifice anything with Claim. Throw a Ben across the room. I kind of want to fire up the Hive and just attack with these. The 2-turn clock. If they double block the Devil, I think I'm okay with that. Get what we deserve. My favorite sacrifice player playing my favorite deck. Did I see the Gen versions? I tried the Gen version last week. I think it's decent. So I think it all kind of depends. Like, I was listening to, I think it was the Dominaria's Judgment podcast, and they were talking about how, like, it makes it so your deck is full of less air, because normally the Rakdos sacrifice deck is just a lot about spinning its wheels, and there's a lot of air. So it kind of alleviates that a little bit, which is pretty good. Actually, not that good. I don't even know if I want to cast this card. I kind of just want to Hive. This is going to be like a really scrappy game. Might as well attack with everything. I'm happy with the trade. I don't even know if they can afford to block. I don't know if they can afford to not block. But yeah, I think specifically splashing for only Corvold is good. I probably wouldn't play any other green cards, though. Fears that Temp Lockdown makes a bunch of decks unplayable. It makes... yeah, Temporary Lockdown is really good against this deck. Would deal damage to you. Oh, loses 1 life. That's how that works, huh? So, they're dead, right? I just claim and then Massacre... Yeah, claim and then Massacre for 1. Easy. Oh, wait! Wait, never mind. I mean, it's still correct to do this, right? I think it is still correct to do this, because it puts them to 1. That's hilarious. Wait, what just happened? Oh, because the Rest in Peace. I am so fucking dumb. God damn it. Why am I so dumb? Shit. Alright, well, I guess I will attack you for 1 damage. Yeah, that was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. I screwed that whole turn up. What's up, Frothy? That was... I should have just attacked with the fucking Hive, right? I 3-for-1 myself and dealt my opponent no damage. Oh my god. I still think I'm gonna win this game, but... I think I can double block here. This is lose 1 life, right? Not damage. Oh, it is damage. Fuck. I mean, I guess I can go Anvil, Dispute, sack the Anvil? That was truly embarrassing. Yeah, that was the Giga Chad move. I do get a 1/1. That's good. I don't really know where I'm going with this, but... Oh, actually, tokens trigger Meathook, right? Yeah, don't the tokens trigger Meathook, or did they change how that rule works? Did they change that? I don't remember. I want to say the tokens still trigger it, but I feel like that ruling has changed a couple of times. Rip says cards or token. Oh, is that errated? No, it does say cards if a card or token. That must be an errata, right? I don't think the original text says card or token. I'm like 90% sure that's errated. It's kind of a beat. Yeah, I didn't either. I'm pretty sure that's no, 100% that's an errata. I'm gonna look up the original text on Rest in Peace. There's no way that's not errated. Alright, Rest in Peace. Oh no, that is the original text. Why did I never notice that text was on the card? I guess it's just never come up. I think of Leyline. Oh, okay. Was Leyline errated? Got it. Okay, so Leyline is the one that doesn't trigger. Okay. That's so weird. Why are they templated differently like that? They effectively do the same thing, but you know what I mean? That's so weird. I don't know why they're templated differently. Kalitas too. Well, Kalitas specifically does say non-token. Rip is newer. Yeah. You're lucky I blew all my points on a stupid poll today. Was that the cats versus dogs one? Yeah, we had a heated debate on what's better, cats or dogs. Extremely heated debate. I think I want to sack the token because there is a world in which I animate both hives, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Next turn. And they're actually just dead, right? Like, I just legitimately have lethal. Because they need multiple blockers. They only have 2 blockers. Okay, well, I guess that works too. I don't think I deserve to win this game. I probably deserve to lose this game, to be fair, but... Can we get some easy cats in the chat? See, cats are obviously better than dogs. They win you the game. Seth, thank you for the 4 months. Appreciate you, buddy. Says, thoughts on the new 2-mana Elf and Pioneer. I am going to be brewing a little bit. I'm definitely going to be brewing some Elf decks with like Collected Company, Shaman of the Pack, Clan Caller. I think that the new Lord will make Elf. Stop it, Snook. Stop. Sounds nuts. I hope he's playing Rakdos mid-range, not Rakdos sack. This might be a sack mirror, though. If this is a sack mirror, chat, you're in for a long one. Mono white again? If he's playing mono white, he can't win. No, Snook wouldn't play a mono white deck. I know, right? Snook said he's playing a fun one. Okay. So probably not Rakdos mid-range. Maybe Rakdos sack, but he played Rakdos sack the last league. It's the second time I played him. You probably weren't here for the first time, Siggy. Money pile. It's got 60 cards, not 80, so like a New England PTQ final. I think I'm leading on Oven but I kind of want to lead on Blood Crypt in case I draw another black spell. Oh wait, that's dumb. What am I saying? I don't have a second black source. That was dumb. I should have just played Mountain, I guess, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. Also, Oven way better against turn 1 Thoughtseize. Mayhem Devil makes sense. Let's go, I guess, play the Priest. Just a better use of my mana. Oh, I know what he's playing. He's playing the mono black mid-range deck. So there was a mono black mid-range deck that top 16'd, I think, both challenges this weekend. Honestly, it kind of looked dope. So, but it's playing a pile of Kalidas's, which is something I'm not very excited to play against, but, you know. Because this version only has 2 Fatal Pushes. I could keep the cat in the graveyard in case I draw Devil, but it's probably fine to do it this way, just more damage. Tilt. Tilt, tilt. Yeah, we're never beating a Kalidas this game. Rankle unbanned. Dude, I legitimately think mono black aggro is going to be really good with Liliana of the Veil and the new Figure of Destiny. I forget what it's called. Sleeper. Evolved Sleeper, I think. I think those 2 cards really are legitimately going to make mono black aggro a good deck. I think the Sleeper, pun intended, I think that card is being slept on. I think that card is insane. I don't think people realize how good it is. That's 4 Invoke. A mono black mid-range deck? I think it did, yeah. Alright, so what's the best way to do this? I guess I just tap the Anvil, sack the food. Yeah, this is probably fine. Kind of sucks that you have to main phase these activations, but it's whatever. Yeah, Vault Sleeper is also a human. I don't know how relevant that is, because, like, I'm not trying to put it in my... I don't think I'm trying to put it in my humans deck, but just, like... So the really sick thing, and I think I talked about this in the NRG coverage yesterday, the sick thing about Sleeper is, like, the combination of Sleeper plus... what's the other 1-mana 1/2 that uses your mana? Knight of the Ebon Legion. So with Evolved Sleeper plus Knight of the Ebon Legion, you also have Castle Locthwain, Mutavault, Hive of the Eye Tyrant. You have infinite ways to use your mana. So it's like, you get to have this really aggressive curve that has, I mean, effectively 12 1-drops. You're going to play Sleeper, you're likely going to play Sleeper, Knight, and then probably Bloodsoak Champion. You also get to play Ledger Shredder, potentially Splash for Ledger Shredder, because you can also use Shredder to discard either Scrap Heap Scrounger or Bloodsoak Champion, which is nuts, and Shredder is just perfect with your deck that has 16 1-mana cards. And Liliana of the Veil, which also lets you discard Bloodsoak Champion and Scrap Heap Scrounger. I think that deck is going to be crazy good. Yeah, you can also just play a shit ton of lands, and you just have infinite flood insurance. So you always curve out. You never get flooded. It just sounds awesome. What if they ban Nykthos when Dom releases? They're not going to. All right, Rakdos mid-range, huh? Or mono black mid-range. I don't know how much he's doing with the graveyard. I don't think I want Go Blank. This card seems fine. I normally don't like Thoughtseize against mid-range, but I only have 2 Fatal Pushes, and I can't beat a Kalidas. I guess I could Kari Zevs for Kalidas. It's kind of bad, though. I don't like this. I don't like this. This card's bad. I think the claims are not great. I'm going to go to 2 claims. I guess I have Shrapnel Blast. Actually, maybe that's fine, because I effectively still have 5 Angels to Kalidas, right? It's probably fine. I think I want to cut all the claims. I don't know. All my cards are great. I don't want to cut anything. Second Shave of Familiar. Counterpoint NBA is bad. Well, I think it's not great now, but I don't know. I think it's going to be... I at least want to try it out with the new set. Made you want to start using Anvil again? I just wanted to... Like, it won the challenge, and I wanted to try it out, because I haven't played Anvil in a while, so just wanted to get a feel for it. Tilt. I wanted that oven. Well, this priest is probably gonna die, but I think I should play it. Yeah, they've already said they're not going to touch the Delve cards. That's just like a feature of Pioneer. They didn't mention anything about Nykthos, but I doubt anything is going to get banned before the PT. But I don't know, maybe. It depends on how much of a problem they think Nykthos is. I mean, I don't know. Is it a massive problem? Kind of, but I think the format can adapt. I think so. What's up, Claudia? Alright, so let's go Anvil, Treasure Vault, sack the Blood Token, discard Hive, maybe? I have to do it main phase, right? Is this thing again? Yeah, during your turn, make a 1/1. So let's go Treasure Vault, sack this. I think I want to keep the untapped land. It's kind of close, but... Untapped land's better if I draw a 3-drop, because I can go, like, 3-drop plus 1-drop or something, but... This deck could use some brains. This deck could use some brains. Oh my god. Alright, Fatal Push or Shrapnel Blast, please. This deck could use some brains, has been called. It is not a Fatal Push, nor a Shrapnel Blast. Very sad. I have to discard Den in case I draw in... Yeah. I mean, that one's not terrible, right? So this is just a free token. Free point of damage, I should say. Alright, you can go. Yeah, I kind of want to try Braids and the Weatherlight in Sacrifice. I'm pretty excited to try both those cards out in Sacrifice. I think it's like those two cards in Sac, Channeler in Coco/Humans. Those are like, I think, the probably the most impactful cards that I see. Should I block here? I think blocking is free. Because then I can just sack this one on my turn, right? And then I end up with 2 tokens regardless. Oh yeah, Balmor too. I think Balmor looks pretty good. I'm down to try Balmor. Not the best against a Kalitas, huh? Play that. Go. We're like kind of treading water, but not really. Dude, that last league was so much fun. We lost the 5-0, but it was a lot of fun. Had a good time. Mono Red Flyers. Quad Block Kalitas has been called. Yeah, surely that'll work out. Surely quad blocking Kalitas will work out just fine. Nothing bad could happen. Yeah, any quadders in the chat? Invoke Troll Despair, huh? Shit. Oh, I can sack the Treasure Vault on my turn to trigger the Anvils. That's kind of cool. Push, push, push. Okay. Does that get us anywhere? Kind of? Maybe? So I can go... I still can't kill Kalitas though, right? Because I can sack Treasure Vault to Anvil, but that's only 2 triggers. I go Devil, sack Treasure Vault, because I have to tap the Anvil, right? Yeah, Devil, sack Treasure Vault to Anvil, sack token to Anvil. That's only 2 triggers. It doesn't really get me anywhere. I mean, I'm going to play it, because I think I have to play it, but... I guess I just go upstairs. And... Please don't have a removal spell for Mayhem Devil. You sack Treasure Vault for 0. I could, but that's only 3 triggers, right? Oh. Okay. Alright, I'm out of here. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. You win. I'm done. I am done. Fucking Kalitas, man. Card's bullshit. Ban Kalitas. Just fucking ban Kalitas. I got a hashtag ban Kalitas in the chat. See, okay. This is kind of the same thing that this is the entire reason I always have hated Anvil, is you just open hands that have, like, Cat Oven shit and Anvil shit, and they don't play well together. This is, like, the exact reason. This hand literally doesn't do anything. I have to mulligan. It just doesn't do anything. The food package should not be in this deck. You just don't want to play Cat Oven? Mayhem Devil, you have to play Cat Oven if you're playing Mayhem Devil. Like, I just think Anvil sucks. Alright, this hand's not bad. I don't want to put back the Synthesizer. That one's good with the Dispute. I could just put back Priest, assuming that they're going to kill it. But then I don't have a great play for turn 2. Actually, I'm just going to put back Fable. Because, like, Fable's kind of dicey if I don't draw a land. But I guess I'm likely to hit a land with Synthesizer, so maybe I'm supposed to keep Fable. No, it's close. Is it worth going either down to 3 Oven or 3 Anvil? I just think you shouldn't play Anvil. Devil sucks too. Wait, Mayhem Devil? What? Mayhem Devil's the best card in the Rakdos Sacrifice decks. Like, you can't cut Devil. Like, what? What are we talking about? On what planet would you ever cut Mayhem Devil? It's not the traditional sack deck. Right, that's what I'm saying. I think that... Oh, good draw, by the way. I think that the traditional sack deck is just better than this deck. But maybe part of the reason is that this deck is not built correctly? Is that what you're trying to say? I don't know, man. I think cutting Mayhem Devil is insanity. Like, I can't possibly... I can't really envision a sacrifice list that doesn't play Mayhem Devil. Kind of down to just keep all these cards. Cauldron Familiar. So I guess I could play Cat, pass. Could also... I kind of want to sack the Synthesizer. Kind of like that. Awkward. So, play Pathway, play Cat, ship it. Yeah, not drawing push is kind of awkward. I mean, I guess we can kill this. We can claim this next turn if we find a sack outlet, but... Yeah, exactly. Baby Rage, ban every card that I don't like. Did just watch a Devil lose to Kalitas. That's not Devil's problem. That's the problem of the deck just not having enough answers to Kalitas. Like, yeah, Kalitas is good against every single Rakdos Sacrifice deck. I like, playing Devil or no Devil, Kalitas is going to be good against Rakdos Sacrifice in a general sense. That's just what the card is there for. Surge? I mean, I'm playing Shrapnel Blast. I have 5 answers to Kalitas, but... I think Shrapnel Blast is just better than Surge. Because Blast is also better against Karn if they uptick. It's a good draw. Odds they have Fatal Push. Seems like they're F6'd. Oh, this is a good play, but my argument is it seems like they're F6'd. That's my argument, and I'm sticking to it. In paper, I would never make that play, but... I thought your Spotify was on for a second. We have very, very similar tastes in music. You must have a very good taste in music, then. He said his dinner's done. Dinner, more important. I agree. I 100% agree. Dinner is more important. That was a close game, but... I think I was sick. I do agree with you there. Hands nuts. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Like, if you decide that you want to play 4 copies of Fable, it's like kind of maybe hard to find room for 4 Fable and 4... Fable and Braids and Devil. Sure, I guess that's fair. Maybe the solution is just play Coco. I also agree. I think Braids is nice. I can't wait to try out Braids in these decks. Maybe you can go on full-on Artifact sack with the Devil. It's the best card in the whole sack archetype. Yeah. Kumano faces Kakazan. Traditionally quite a good matchup for Rakdos. I think I probably just try to high roll the Priest here. It's just insanity if it resolves. Like, imagine a world where they just go, like, land Eidolon, or they go land double 1-drop, and I just go Blood Crypt, claim your 1-drop, sack these 2, you sack your other 1-drop. They just lose the game on the spot. I do jam TDWP, yeah. Big fan of the song Chemical. Mind of a Kid, thank you so much for the 4 months. Appreciate you, buddy. Welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, they have to stomp. Not the best. I guess I play Anvil. I could sack my Treasure Vault to get the Anvil going. I kind of don't want to do that. Yeah, this is fine. You know what's really bad? The back half of this exiles my Cauldron Familiar. Maybe I'm supposed to just hold up Fatal Push there. Kind of dicey. Seeing them Thursday? Dude, that's sick. It's like one of the bands that I haven't seen yet. There's like I have a bucket list of bands that I haven't seen live yet. They're on there. I've seen LMTF like 1,000 times. I just saw them, was it 2 months ago at this point, when they were touring with Polaris and Fit for a King. That show was so good. This is easily my favorite band. What is the best thing that we can do this turn? They're at 17. So I guess what I could do is I could go land, sack Treasure Vault, token off of Anvil, push the Bone Crusher Giant, attack. Not bad. Fit for a King is from your city. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, they were really good. I hadn't seen them before. I think I like that line. Just do this. Trigger here. The fact that Treasure Vault triggers Anvil is kind of dope. And then we can go push the Bone Crusher, take 2. And then attack for 1. We just need to find an oven. Oven and we're chilling. Oh. That sucks, because now the cat gets exiled. Yeah, that sucks. Damn it. Maybe I was supposed to just push the etching. Like, it seems so bad to push that 2/2, but now if I draw oven, it's gonna look so bad. Something with Crown the Empire, Memphis Mayfire, Local Skate Shop once. Nice, nice, nice. I think I've seen Memphis once before. I think they were at Self-Help Fest one time that I went. Yeah, etching is really good against us. It just, like, randomly comes up sometimes, you know? It's just randomly good. This card is so powerful. This might be one of the best red 1-drops printed since fucking Goblin Guide. It's so fucking good how... Ugh, this card's so good. They're at 13. I'm, like, unironically not that far away from killing them. Losing hope, I lost my way to find a home. 10... And I think I have to sack the treasure main phase to the anvil. This is at 9. And then I can EOT, see what they do. I can EOT, sack this, put them to 4. I guess I don't need to EOT this, but... Oh, sure. Ragavan. Well, yeah. I don't count... Yeah. Can we just not count MH cards? Like, I just want to pretend that Modern Horizons never existed. Can we just pretend that those entire 2 sets just don't exist? Am I going to Columbus? No, I don't think so. Honestly, this card might be better than Swiss Beer. I think it's pretty close. Should I block? Probably should, right? Block Sack is worse against Embercleave, but it's better against burn spells. Typically, the Chainwhirler versions don't play Embercleave, though. So I think this is okay. Yeah, typically these versions don't play Embercleave. What do you got? Yeah, I don't know. Everybody, for those of you who are new to the channel, I'm fairly anti-MH2. I don't love that, you know, I don't know. I think my biggest gripe with MH2 is the free spells. I think sans the free spells, it's not that bad, but there's quite a few problematic cards. I don't want to bore you with the same talk every single day, because I do talk about it a lot, but I don't know. As a Hogak player, MH was great, yeah. I don't like that it rotated my collection. Yeah, that too. They just have 3 burn spells? There's no way, right? They really just have 3 burn spells? Bro, I'm sick. Delamark, thank you for the 19. 19 is a very long time. Appreciate the continued support. Like, I'm actually sick if they have 3 burn spells. Okay. Alright, I'm with ya. So... we lose? Right? I think we lose. Go claim the Chainwhirler. God, 1 point short, man. I detest the backside of Cubano. It's random. It's just, like, randomly there, you know? It's super annoying. Yeah, so if I claim this, tack them to 2, sack the anvil, puts them to 1, I go to 6. I guess I'm not dead at 6, right? Chump block, take 2. Oh, no, because I take 2 off the Eidolon. So claim this, 4, tack them to 2, sack the anvil, 3, go to 4, block here, dead. Steal this, go to 3, attack, they have to block. I'm at 3, sack this, go to 4, block here, dead. Yeah, then I'm still just dead, right? Block here, take 2, go to 2, then die to Rammy Nap. I'm just dead either way. Yeah. Dead either way. Feels bad, man. I should have drawn like a single oven at any point that game, and I would have easily won. It's fine. This matchup is like pretty insane for us. Fable too slow. I think I'm going to cut 3rd Shrapnel Blast, maybe. I'm sure there's a reason for it, right? I'm sure there's like some kind of flavor or story behind it, but... Our apocalypse doomsday at our fingertips. Talking about Kumano. The exile clause. Like, the exile clause is just so random on it, but it just comes up so, like, you know, Berg allows creatures to control the boast twice. Yeah, that's true, too. Nobody even knows. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, when I first saw that, I didn't even know what boast was. Like, I'm just like, what is boast? Sounds like a Monka TOS mechanic. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't even know. I also have no fucking clue what boasting is. Is that like boosting? Sack it. This hand can't possibly lose. Nice. Run away, run away. Yeah, I'll just sack it next turn. Get my free land. I know that if any spell queller, I think it's like bragging. Oh, boasting. Well, I know the literal definition of the word boast, but all right, let's go. I guess maybe no. Let's go claim this. Let's go attack for 5. So it's kind of close, because sacking it to Oven and playing Priest is worse if they have a second Bone Crusher Giant. So I could just go, like, Dispute the Bone Crusher. That's kind of bad. Yeah, I'm just going to sack it to the Oven. It's an extra food, which is, like, pretty relevant. This is fine. If they have a Bone Crusher, I don't really care. I'm still miles ahead. Like, they can't, I don't know how they can reasonably win this game. You know, if they spell Queller Tibalt and you kill it, you can cast Valky. I did know that, yes. I was aware of that in action. Okay. Let's go claim this. I guess now I probably want to cast Dispute. Yeah, I probably want to cast Dispute now. I don't know. I kind of still want to just save the Dispute for the Synthesizer. How is this worded? Until end of turn. So if I Dispute sack this on their turn, I don't get the card. Because, like, if I Dispute sack the Synthesizer, I could hit a 3-drop, in which case I might miss, but... Getting, I don't know. At 14... So we can go black-red... Sack of food, make a 1/1. Sack the Chain Whirler. You're up. You may proceed. Sack Tech is just a bunch of threatened effects in an oven. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I told you, this is like the best card in the Sacrifice deck. It's just insane how good this card is. Still mad no one has done Fruity Pebbles much in Modern. Yeah, this is looking a lot better than Game 1, huh? We're at effectively 24 life. We both have the same number of cards in hand, but I have more mana. And I have an infinitely better board. I mean, we could play it out if you want, but... Stomping me, huh? Okay. I mean, they drew 2 cards. Neither of those cards are necessarily that relevant. Is there a 1-mana card that kills Hive? I guess hypothetically they could have... Hypothetically, they could have the, what's that card? Red Cap Melee? They have to sack a land. I'm, like, maybe okay with that. I think I'm actually, like, maybe okay with that. Maybe this is a bit too aggressive, but think it's probably okay. And then I think I'm just going to sack another food to the anvil. Yeah, sack a food to the anvil. They go to 6. Play oven. Your turn. Play with fire, target me. Okay. You got it. You got it. Fiery Impulse. I mean, there's no way they have Fiery Impulse in their mono red deck, right? I'll block because I know they're dead. Just don't take any unnecessary damage. They have conceded from the game. Dope. They didn't know about the Shrapnel Blast, but probably couldn't win even if I didn't have the Shrapnel Blast. I wonder if I actually want to cut a Priest. I don't know. Shrapnel Blast is like... fuck it. Let's try it. Like, the thing about Priest is it's decent in the matchup, but they just have infinite ways to kill it. And, like, the way that I think this matchup plays out most of the time is you're just trying to get this incremental advantage. And, like, spending your, like, entire turn 2 playing that thing and just, like, trading it for 1 mana is kind of awkward. Or, like, stomp it a Bone Crusher Giant could be awkward. Like, it's the game plan against Mono Green Devotion. So, I think the Devotion matchup is bad, but I will say that Shrapnel Blast being able to kill Karn is a huge part of that matchup. But the issue is you have to, like... The problem with the Mono Green matchup is you have to kill Karn, but you also can't really pressure them that well because you don't really have good ways to answer their, like, Cavaliers and stuff. So you have to, like, answer Karn while also having pressure, while also trying to mess with their blockers. And there's basically too many questions that you have to answer, and you can only answer, like, 1, maybe 2 of those questions on average. And if they have a draw that makes you answer all 3 of those questions, then it's just, like, your draw just doesn't work against them, you know? Yeah, I think Meathook is too slow on the draw against Mono Red. Do I like a stack more than the other Sacrifice version? Personally, I haven't been a big fan of Anvil. I think where Anvil shines is against Rakdos mid-range, because it's just more, like, stuff that plays a good long game. But I think it, like, makes your draws kind of awkward, because there's been so many hands that we've opened on, like, think of this hand, for example, where it's like, Oni-Cult Anvil, Cauldron Familiar, Mayhem Devil, plus lands. Like, you can't, like, that's a 1-2-3, but you can't do anything with Devil plus Anvil Cat, because you can't sack the cat to the Anvil, so it's kind of awkward sometimes. This hand's kind of bad. What's the best case scenario? Like, turn 1, tap land. Probably Haunted Ridge. I mean, I guess I could go Blood Crypt on 1, Epicure, Loot on 2, Devil on 3. It's probably fine. It's kind of close, though. Adding Corvold to Racksack. I tried the Corvold version. I think Corvold is good. I don't know how many I want to play. Like, I haven't really thought about what I want the sack deck to look post DMU. That's a good draw. Because I think there's a lot of cards that I want to try out in the sack deck. Like Braids, I think, is potentially good. I think the Weatherlight's potentially pretty good. So I have to kind of, like, piece everything together before I put everything, you know what I mean? But I think both those cards could be potentially really good. Is no one concerned with the banning of EI Pioneers just a red-black fest? It's not really just a red-black fest, though. There's plenty of non-Rakdos decks you can play. Like, Mono Green's still probably the best deck. This is interesting. I mean, I guess I just play Epicure Pass. I could also just not cast a spell. And then next turn, I could go Claim Eidolon, Dispute, use the treasure, play Epicure. The upside of playing Epicure is I get to loot this turn. That's pretty big upside, I think. Yeah, taking 2 is kind of awkward, but... Didn't Red Black just sweep the weekend challenge with all top 8 playing Red Black? No. What? Chatting. 8 Rakdos decks in the top 8, chatting. I chump block here. I kind of want to preserve my life total. That was Modern. That's true. Honestly, there's probably more Rakdos decks that people play in Modern than anything else. Okay, that's bad. That's really bad, actually. God. I have to take 6 damage to kill an Eidolon. I kind of have to keep the Blood Token in play, too. So I can Shrapnel Blast the second Eidolon. Okay, that's not bad. So now I can go claim this. Take 4... Then I can go attack for 2. Dispute, sack the Eidolon, go to 9, use the treasure, cast Fatal Push. Doing this now, I don't really know why, but... Yeah, double Eidolon's kind of rough. That's probably the only way they can ever beat me, but... They just have double burn spell. God damn it, man. Double Eidolon. It's like the only way you can ever lose to mono red. It's kind of rough. Oh, not dead. Go to 2. Never mind, dead. God damn it, man. It's so frustrating. It's like, that matchup is like 90-10. Ah! I love commentating. I will keep this. Probably just gonna go Black Source Oven on turn 1. Tap land on 2. Whoa! Easy there. Easy. Can we get a Ginger Brute Monka S in the chat? It was also a beast. Joe was a lot of fun commentating with. I enjoyed it a lot. What if I wanted... Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I feel like we play off each other pretty well. Michiko's Reign of Truth. Am I dead? One speedy cookie boy. Fast cookie. Man, I could go like... Anvil sack Oven? Just to make a blocker. I don't really want to sack the Oven. I kind of want to wait till next turn when I have the Devil in play. Then I can kill the Ginger Brute. I almost want to just hold up Shrapnel Blast. No, that's just terrible. There's no way that's good. I'm just going to play Anvil Pass. Alright, go. Don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Saw MCR and Turnstile last week. Ooh, that sounds like a good show. Turnstile is really underrated. Playing opponent's deck with Rabbit Battery plus Fable in as well. Ooh, Fable's kind of cool. There's the battery. The AA battery. Oh, shit. Well, we're dead. Their last card's obviously Hammer, right? There's no way it's not Hammer. Oh, it's Shadow Spear. Okay. Not dead at all. Whew. Saved. Saved in the chat. Actually saved. Still not really in a great spot, though. I guess I can go Mayhem Devil. I'm dead to Hammer regardless, so there's no point in holding up the Anvil. I think I'm going to sack the Oven, kill the Ginger Brute, and just ship it. Yeah, if I hold up Anvil, I can get 2 sacrifices, but this is a 1/3, so I still die to Hammer regardless. Yeah, even in Pioneer, I still can't escape the Hammer decks. Oh, right, that's bad. So I guess I go to 3? Alright, I'm at 3. You ever just go to 3 before? Yeah, the battery makes this kind of scary. Because they can just give anything haste. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, this is kind of cool. I like what our opponent's doing. Okay. So I can go Synthesizer. Can go to Shrapnel Blast, target... Wait, I already hit a black floating. Black, red. Blast this, sack Synthesizer. 1 here. So this is 6 damage. And then we can go Anvil, sack a token. Ping this, go to 4. Can't kill the Rabbit Battery, though. Which is a little sketchy. I'm just not going to attack ever. We guys had a great weekend. I had one played our monthly Archon tournament Saturday, went 5-0 in a top 8 and got 3rd. That's awesome, dude. Now Ren 6 is mine. Congratulations, Fexus. What'd you play? Dude, I really like what our opponent's doing over here. What do you think that new 4-drop's gonna make this deck even better? There's like, it's like 4 mana, and then it makes all your equipment have equip 1, so you can equip a hammer for 1. Oh, we're dead. Keck W. Okay. Deck still sucks. I don't think it's that bad. I think it could be good. I mean, it has some problems. Like, this matchup is really bad for our opponent. I mean, we just got run over, but their draw was kind of nuts. Making that so bad. I'm gonna trim an Anvil. I fucking hate this card so much. What about the new Lurrus? Absolutely not. What card is the equip for 1? I don't remember what it's called. It's like a 4 mana 3/4, I think. What's the stats on it? I know it's like 2 red white. It's 2 red white. Let's see if I can find it. Go to the gold cards. Astor, Bearer of Blades. Here it is. Astor, Bearer of Blades. So 4 mana 4/4. When it ETBs, you look at the top 7, get an equipment or vehicle put into your hand, and then it gives all of your equipment equip 1 and all of your vehicles crew 1. Like, it's a powerful effect. I think it's decent. El Pastor. No Jeff? Nah, because we're playing with Kari, Zevs, and Meathook in the sideboard, so no Jeff. Hammer is 1, 8 is 1, Lornithopter is 0. True. Weatherlight. Oh, because it gives the Weatherlight crew 1. That's kind of cool. We already have equipped 0. Yeah, but it's more redundancy, right? Shielder could be a good sideboard card for sacrifice. You mean the 4 mana 4/4? No, I wouldn't play that in the sideboard. You don't want that card. But I think Braids and the Weatherlight are going to be... I'm going to try brewing with both those cards in sack. Definitely not playing Oni-Cult Anvil, though. That card is a stinky one. Not a big fan of that card. This hand's nuts. I think I shipped the Epicure. Turn 1 Sigard is Aid. Monka S. Monka S in the chat. Come on, go Bomac Courier, Colossus Hammer. You know you want to. Surely there's no way my opponent has a Fatal Push. You know what you could do? You could play Shieldred in Mono Black Devotion. So, like, the Black Devotion decks were playing Underworld Dreams plus Peer into the Abyss, and you could just play Shieldred as essentially more copies of Underworld Dreams. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, Monka W is good too. I also prefer Monka W. I kind of don't want to cast Claim here, because I think they just have a protection spell. But, like, maybe it was better to lead Claim. But with Drawing Priest, it's a lot better to wait on Claim. Because it gives me another creature to sack with the... You know, I claim this, draw creature, yada yada. So, like, drawing this, I think, makes holding the Claim better. And I guess they could just have, like, double hammer protection spell, but whatever. Affinity out the 4/4 common. What's the 4/4 common? Do I want to push this? Like, how much do I care? I guess I kinda care. Priest seems mid. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Priest either. I'm not a big fan of Priest, and I'm not a big fan of, yeah, whatever. Not a big fan of Priest, not a big fan of the other card, Anvil. I think those cards are kind of both pretty mid. Alright, let's go claim this. I think I'm just attacking with both. Attack with both, play Mayhem Devil, sack this. Like, I could have triggered the Priest there, but I didn't really want to, because I would have had to sack the Devil, so that seemed kind of bad. The nice thing about killing the Serpent now is that they don't get anything off the second chapter of this, which is pretty good, so... Yeah, I know, it's so funny the Devil can't kill this. That's hilarious. It's like a one mana 1/1, and I just can't kill it, you know? Bro, am I actually getting hammered? Please don't, please don't, please don't. Well, I guess they just lose, right? If they hammer this, then I could just go... Yeah, I just don't even care. Yeah, because now I just go animate this, sack these two, you have to sack this. Does that kill them? Quick math, quick math, quick math. But it has a good non-Anvil food matchup, the deck is dominating our local meta. Non-Anvil food matchup, so the version without Anvil. I mean, Mono Green is still good against all the food decks, or all the sack decks. Do I have lethal? So that's 3, 4... No, not even close, right? How do you animate the Hive? Like this. Well, I guess I can do it post-combat. I mean, they're tapped out, so it doesn't matter, but... Yeah, you can tap itself. You know, preferably I would draw another creature and not have to do it this way, but... It's fine. I get to keep the Priest, which is nice. Sack the food. Sacking the food is worse if I draw... Worse if I draw Anvil. But it's nice because if they flip this thing and draw battery, I'm going to regret not sacking the food, right? Yeah, because battery would make it lethal. Okay. It's worse if you're a second blast. True, that's true too. So they can battery this, yeah. Jarvis, thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate you, buddy. Welcome, Raiders. That is 6 damage. So we go to 2 life. 2 life. Not 0. 6/6, huh? So what's the text on this card? Equip abilities you activate cost 2 less. Okay, so not a ton. Doesn't do a ton. This is really interesting. Like, I'm wondering if I just want to go Synthesizer, sack it to make a 2/2. That's gotta be bad, though, right? I probably should just go Synthesizer, Shrapnel Blast you, because if I target the portrait and I miss on dealing a single point of damage, it's kind of awkward. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna play the Synthesizer regardless. So I might as well start with that. Okay, that's another blocker. Maybe I'm supposed to hold the Shrapnel Blast. Like, I'm trying to think of a reason to hold it. It's like play this and pass. I draw something like a Gingerbrute. No, it's too greedy to not play this. I'm just gonna play this and pass, which allows me to beat a Gingerbrute. And then I can just chump block with this, and then probably just go like maybe EOT fire off the blast, or I could just wait till next turn. Can hit enough synth. What, the land? Maybe I'm supposed to attack there, but that's bad against Portable Hole. Yeah, so chump block this idiot. I also maybe could just kill this. Like, it is a 6/6 with 1 damage on it. It's horrendous if they have God's Willing, though. Okay, it's their last card. Oh, they're activating Fighter Class. What's this do again? Equip abilities cost 2 less. This is equip. Okay, this is not equip. It's okay. Yeah, I don't really want to Shrapnel Blast if they have God's Willing. Like, I don't want to target this, I guess I should say. I mean, honestly, the play around God's Willing is just sack this to make a white creature, right? And then have 2 different colored creatures to block. I don't even make a food. Oh, shit, because I'm a dumbass, that's why. Yeah, that was really bad. I should have made a food. I was thinking too far ahead. I guess I can just use my mana to Shrapnel Blast, because I want to be able to use my mana on Synthesizer next turn. So I'm just going to blast and sack the blood token, I think. Yeah, Boded ate my food. Yeah, I would have just been able to sack the food there, which would have been a lot better. I was just going to say a 1-drop here would be unreasonably good. This should be game, right? Because now I can just go Synthesizer, make a 2/2, tap these 2, sack these, tap the oven, sack the priest, get the cat back. Yeah. Whew, what a game. Alright, let's go. Game 3. Game 3! If only we had that 1 extra food, huh? I guess it didn't matter, but it could have mattered. It's been a while since I've streamed for this long. All week, chat. All week. This is I took a week vacation. So every day this week, 2 p.m., I'm going to try and go for somewhere between 6 and 7 hours. So hope you guys like this face, because you're going to be seeing a lot of it this week. I'm feeling good. Feeling good. Okay. Kind of awkward that my 3rd land's tapped, but check your deck out. Did you do a deck tech? Oh yeah, I got you. I got you, buddy. Yeah, I usually do them in between matches, so but I'll take a look after the match. Weekend off RCQs, yeah. Yeah, no RCQs this week. Kind of sad. I would like to play RCQs. Probably a little too many Epicures for my taste, but For the mono black deck, could Underdog be better than Scrappy? Maybe, but it's a little bit more mana intensive to get it back. Maybe you do a split. I could see it though. It could be good. Okay. Yep. Take 6. I just like have to Shrapnel Blast this fucking idiot. Oh, never mind. They showed us God's Willing last game, but if I main phase push the Gingerbread, they just target the Ornithopter, so I don't think I can actually play around God's Willing here. Just kind of is what it is. It is what it is. Could we just want both? Maybe. But, like, I was thinking about mono black splash blue for Shredder, but maybe the blue splash is bad and you just play both as the 2-drop slot. But, like, if you do splash blue for Shredder, then that's probably too many 2s. I don't have a list for the Fire Stack. Which one? The mono red Fire Stack that we played the last league? Should be in the Stream Decker. If you do !Dex plural, you should be able to see it. Please don't have God's Willing. Second Machikos. Well, if they cast Second Machikos, that's better for me, right? It's better than God's Willing. Shrapnel Blast? Okay, it's not God's Willing. It's bad for me, but it's certainly not God's Willing. I have 2 cards. If I tap out, am I dead to Machikos? Pretty much, yeah. Not technically dead. If they have Machikos and nothing else, they put me to 1. But I have to play the Priest, right? I think I should play the Priest. Yeah, I'll probably lose if they have Machikos, but I guess holding one of these back is good if they draw a haste creature, because I don't want to block with the Priest. Yeah, drawing the 4th Epicure, probably not exactly what I'm looking for. Maybe it'd be better if I had more red sources. Alright, now we're dead to Machikos. Okay, not dead to Portable Hole. It's not great for me, but I could chump block this for a couple turns. It's not the end of the world. I'm gonna start here, I think. I guess maybe that's worse if I wanted to play the Anvil. Because I could have went Anvil and then Blooded to get the 1/1. But now I could just Anvil sack the Blood token. I have 1 card. I don't think I'm supposed to hold up Shrapnel Blast. Yeah, now I can just chump forever. Like, I think I'm just gonna go Anvil, tap Anvil, sack Blood token. It looks weird because I sacked the Blood token, then play the Anvil, but I really wanted to see if I drew Fatal Push or Claim for this first. So, like, by playing the Anvil first, I'm not giving myself the opportunity to draw Fatal Push or Claim, because I didn't have a land left over, you know what I mean? I think it's better to block with the Epicure. It gives me, gives me a red and an artifact if they draw God's Willing. Is that a real word? It's probably a real word. Okay, that's not bad. Just dump our hand, probably. Need to dodge Shadow Spear. Please don't Shadow Spear me. I guess it was technically correct to cast the Oven before the Familiar, so... My opponent said, gotta put my pizza in real quick. Alright, you do that. Mod check pizza? I kind of want some pizza now. Chat, what's your favorite pizza topping? If you say olives, I'm banning you. Yeah, opponent's kind of based. Onions are good. Oh no, I started it. Pineapple. Oh no. Look what I started. White pizza, pepperoni, roasted. Roasted garlic is kind of underrated. I like garlic a lot. Spinach? Bananas? I assume that meant you meant to say bananas. Banana peppers are good. Dude, buffalo chicken, banana peppers. Cheese plus fruit. Yeah, but cheese plus fruit plus marinara sauce is kind of where you lose me. Like, yes, I agree with you. If you're having, like, a charcuterie board and you have grapes and cheese, that's good. But, like, imagine you just had a board, like a cheese plate, and the cheese plate contained, like, this, fine 10-year aged cheddar cheese, and these, like, you know, grapes from whatever, these, like, really high-end grapes, and then there was just, like, a bowl of fucking marinara sauce. Like, that's not a thing. You know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't dip the cheese into marinara sauce and then eat the grape with it. Like, that's just not... It's not... You don't do that. I always thought that Buffalo, New York doesn't get enough respect for basically inventing the greatest food on earth. Oh, what? The Buffalo chicken pizza? Buffalo chicken pizza is fucking based. Interesting attack. Chicken wings? Oh, yeah. Well, you know what I meant. Buffalo, whatever, the sauce. But the word buffalo encapsulates, you know, a very large group of food. Lou Malinatis. I've never had Lou Malinatis. Sword of the Realms. I don't know what this card does. +2/+a Vig? Sure. It doesn't do anything. Wouldn't they have been better off playing the front half? I don't know. It probably doesn't matter. Just give me a Mayhem Devil so I can end this game. How close are they to dead? Attack with everything. Block, go to 7. Am I 1 point short? Was that correct? 2 blockers, block, go to 9. Sack to 8. No, I'm way more than 1 point short. Alright, let's take a look. Ooh. That one's not bad. Let's go... I guess now I can probably attack with everything, right? Because I'll have 2 blockers back. Yeah, I think this is a fine attack now. Because I can post-combat, tap this, sack this, get a token, and then sack the cat to get a token as well. This puts them to 9. Anvil puts them to 8. Alright, you can go. Please don't draw Shadow Spear. Actually, we're not necessarily dead to Shadow Spear anymore, right? Lose is the best Chicago pizzeria, even if you're the kind of idiot who hates Chicago style. The crust, thin crust is also good. Okay, so it's a Chicago thing. Is Chicago deep dish actually pizza? We should make a poll. 4Dogs, you want to do a poll? Is Chicago deep dish actually a pizza? Flipping the ornithopter. It's a casserole? That's what I'm talking about! It's a fucking casserole. It's not a pizza. It's lasagna. Lasagna is a good one. It's not pizza. Like, come on. It's not pizza. It's definitely not pizza. Pizza folds. I mean, I guess you could maybe try to fold a deep dish, but... Oh, man. Alright, you're dead. You are dead. You are dead. There's no way they have, like... I guess they could have stub. It said GG, so they probably don't have stub. This isn't up for debate. As the local pizza historian, I have to assert my credentials here. It's a pizza by definition of pizza. Like the X spell, right? Stonecoil plus Lizard Blades is dope. Well, if you're voting now, you get to see this broken hand. How's our red-white combat tricks matchup? I don't know. God, this hand just says everything. I don't even know what to do. I guess I'll probably lead Epicure. Cheaper? What other cheap big chunkuses do you want to play? Ooh. Let's go to attacks. I kind of don't want to play... I kind of don't want to play the cat this turn, TBH. Okay, so if they... Yeah, because the problem with playing cat is they could just go stomp, untap, play Graveyard Trespasser. I'm just going to chill. Caesar_PN, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Appreciate you. Mono Black gets a lot of help, but multicolored aggro is getting a lot of mana tools. Yeah, that is true. Alright, I'm just not going to cast anything. Just going to steal that, then sack it to Dispute. God, stealing Goblin tokens are so good. So we get to go steal this, attack for 3, get the treasure. We even have an answer to Kalidas with the Shrapnel Blast too, which is kind of sick. I don't know if I should play this as black or red. I think red, because I have Claim, Synthesizer, and Shrapnel Blast in hand. So let's do this. Draw card. Should I use a treasure to play Epicure? I think that's fine, but I'm not going to play the cat. Because I want to keep one treasure around. What are we doing here? Why are we banning... Are we having conversations about a calzone? Why are we timing people out for talking about calzones? Are we just having like a civilized conversation about calzones? Shatter Skull smashing my 2 Epicures. That's rude. The pizza argument is out of control. Yeah, I know. We're just talking about pizza, guys. Like, we're simply just talking about fucking pizza. Mods won't let me say pineapple. This ain't no calzone. What if it is, though? I mean, I kind of don't want to just fire this off. I'm just going to play Familiar and pass. I could have maybe sacked the Synthesizer, but if I hit a 3-drop, it's kind of bad. I mean, I don't need to do much, like... They're not really doing anything. Next is Ketchup on Eggs. Ketchup on Eggs is good. Don't get mad at me, chat. Don't get mad at me. I just tell the truth. It's a lot of lands. If 4 cards in hand? I guess I could start by looting. Sure. Okay. So I can claim the Harvester, sack the Harvester, kill the Reflection, play Oven. It's not bad. I guess they might kill their own Harvester in response. It's like on board that I had the Blood token. Yeah, smart play. That's fine. They're 11. Alright, let's go Castle, Oven, Pass. I mean, I'm not too scared of this Reflection just yet. Like, they don't have anything to go with it, but... I think 12-Ack is going to be the new hot deck in Modern. Mark my words, or don't mark them. In fact, leave Mark alone. What did Mark ever do to you? 12-Whack. Why do you think 12-Whack is going to be the new hotness in Modern? I think it could be potentially good in Pioneer, but... Well, I guess you only have 8 in Pioneer, but... Like, how much do I actually care about this? I think I don't. I think I just don't care about this. This is just okay. Like, I guess this gains them some life, but... It just doesn't do that much. This is just the Mayhem Devil waiting room. If I draw Devil, the game's over. Does 12-Black scoop the Fury? Yeah, they probably do. I mean, name a creature deck that doesn't scoop the Fury. That's what I'm talking about. I think I'm not going to bring back the food, or bring back the cat, because it's better if I draw Mayhem Devil. Mod check spells? Mod check spells. Nope. Certainly not. Spells are not allowed. I'm going to discard the Hive in case I draw Devil, I think. This is, like, really awkward. Shocking, so I can loot with the Blood token. Also kind of want to hold up Shrapnel Blast. I tried a lot of lands this game. I still think I'm pretty far ahead, but... Is it Devil waiting room or second blast waiting room? Well, they're at 13, so the second blast doesn't necessarily kill them, because they gain a bunch of life with the Trespasser. But yeah, the second blast would be good too. Hey, Anvil, I have pretty much every spell in my deck is a good draw. Like, I don't really have bad draws, except lands. You start activating Castle. Chazzaboy, they won't tell me what are the whacks. Well, I know it's Reckless Bushwhacker and Goblin Bushwhacker. I don't know what the 12th one is, though. Targeting Experimental Synthesizer. Oh, because Cauldron Familiar is the only creature in the bin? Okay, sure. Oh yeah, there's no more creatures in the graveyard. So they can't even gain life with this thing. Oh, shit. I meant to sack it. Whatever. 12 plus Castle Embereth. I mean, Castle Embereth doesn't really count as a whack, right? It's like kind of the loose definition of the term whack. Just whack 'em. Mod check, hello? I guess there's no point in using the oven because I fucked up. Mod check? Oh, I drew a spell. Poggies. Poggies. I think I should play the Vault. No, because I want to discard the Vault to the Fable. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, go. Should blast Reflection. I just don't care about the Reflection. I don't think this does anything. Like, what is it going to do? Make another Bone Crusher Giant? Like, I'm still racing that. I just think it's fine. They discarded Fable, wow. I can't cat anymore? Yeah, I can. Why can't I cat? If they attack, I just sack a thing, get a food, and then sack the cat. What are you talking about? Copy Bone Crusher, probably? They can respond and make a guy? Oh, that is a good point. Yeah, if they didn't activate the Reflection, that's a very good point. They fucked up. Yeah, good point. Yeah, you're right. I didn't think about that. And they actually should target the cat. Yeah. I'm gonna get so punished for not sacking last turn. Season fall apart. I mean, I guess I just don't block with the cat this turn. And I could just take 11. I just took 11. Is that bad? Eh, fuck it. I'm in. Double the Trespasser? Nah, it's kind of bad if they have Fatal Push. I could take a big hit here. This is lethal if they have no blocks. Yeah, I'm assuming they have a blocker, but... Dreadbore, the Shaman token. Yeah, that's fine. So this is 3, putting them to 8. Still pretty close to lethal. Right? It's a good draw. Gladiator, thank you for the Twitch Prime. I'm going to keep the push, just discard the Treasure Vault. I could get greedy, discard the push, but... I think if I keep it, I probably still win. That should be game, right? Just steal the Bone Crusher. It's 4, 5, 6, 7. And stealing the Bone Crusher does not trigger push. So if they push the Samurai, they take 5, go to 6. And then it's still lethal because I just sack, get a point there, and then blast them. So that should be game. I don't know if I missed a sub, but Gladiator, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Lots of subs today. Thank you guys for all the support. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you supporting the stream. If you're new here, smash that follow button. Would greatly appreciate it. Fatal Push the Samurai. Yeah, that's fine. Would they have killed me if they had double push? Because then they just push the cat, right? If they pushed the cat, they would have had or if they had a second push and push the cat, but they would have survived, I think. Sack to Shrapnel. You can't sacrifice creatures to Shrapnel. You can only sacrifice artifacts. Run this town. But yeah, if they had to push, they push the Samurai, push the cat. I sack the cat. They take 4, go to 7. I bring back the cat. They go to 6. Shrapnel Blast puts them to 1. Yeah. Samurai is not an artifact, I believe. Yeah, not an artifact. It's weird that Synthesizer... Well, the Synthesizer does not make artifacts. Alright, so Claim's good. I think we said that Priest was not very good. Meathook bad, Event bad. Shrapnel Blast is not great, but I kind of have to keep all my interest to Galitas. I think I went cut a cat and play 2 priests. I think that's what I did last time. What do you think about the legendary zombie that makes zombie tokens instead of legends that die? Don't think I know what that card is. The Treasure Vault is cool, but this is obviously like a situation where it's kind of fucking bad. They kept 7. Nah, sounds too bad. Better, I guess. Not a ton better, but better. Can blast hit walkers? Yes, it can. Which is like part of the reason why I like Shrapnel Blast so much is because it's really good against Karn. It helps you answer Karn. The purpose of Synthesizer, just to smooth out your draws, more artifacts to sack and stuff like that. I think I'm gonna lead with Leading with Oven's better if they have Bone Crusher Giant. Also better if they draw Thoughtseize, because I think I'd rather have this in play. Yeah, it's just that, like, card advantage helps smooth out your draws, stuff like that. So we draw here, but I kind of want a Synthesizer first to try and hit a land. It's pretty greedy. Like, the other line is just go, like, claim, discard Epicure. Like, how bad is it if I miss? It's not that bad, is it? Like, what's the worst? They just take 3, who cares? I'm going to try and hit a land here. I don't think it's that bad if I miss. That's probably the worst one to hit, too. Could have also hit, like, a Fatal Push or something. I guess I couldn't turn on Fatal Push, but... You should bring a Hidetsugu against the Cat Oven decks. Yeah, Hidetsugu is really good against Rakdos. Rakdos Sack. 3/3 Vidge Ward. Usually dies, targets combat creature. I don't know. I wonder if there's a way to, like, abuse that. Maybe. It's kind of slow, though. Alright, land's not bad. At 15... okay, let's go here. Let's go here. Discard Epicure, I think. I guess the den's a little annoying. If I was to target the Epicure, they're just going to exile it, but... Okay, that's fine. So they go to 16. I think I'm going to play the other Epicure as well. Just to get it into play. Tap this, sack this. Get 2 food, which is pretty good. I doubt I'm trading here. It is slow, but I found that Jaxus is one of the only effects that allows you to make a token copies of Legends. Ooh. So you can go like Jaxus and then Legend Rule to... That's kind of cool. Interesting for sure. Yeah, okay. So we're just going beatdowns. I think I'm not blocking. Just take 6, go to 9. This claim is looking kind of awkward. I could loot it away. No, I'm going to keep it. It's like so unlikely for this devil to live, but... Den's not a bad draw. I can maybe fire it up if I draw a land next turn. But it's just kind of an awkward game. Just like didn't find a piece of card advantage. We also mulliganed and had to discard a card to Trespasser, so it's kind of awkward, but... Bajan, thank you for the 16. The salt mine is full. Full of sodium. Lots and lots of sodium. I don't give a shit about that. As long as they don't have Dreadbore, I think we're okay. Seems like they don't have Dreadbore. If they attack, they definitely have Bone Crusher Giant. I mean, I'll just take it. Lane Line of Singularity. Is that the one that just says the Legend Rule doesn't apply? They can't trigger push, though. Not yet. That was a hell of a draw step, by the way. Holy shit. They're probably going to stomp their own Shaman token in response. They should. They should 100% do that. They could if I blocked. Oh, sure. Alright, push that. That's fine. So I think what I want to do is attack with both. They go to 10. Play cat, they go to 9. And then we can very easily get around the hearse because we have a shit ton of extra food. So this is... We don't really care about the hearse. This is the problem with hearse. If your opponent has Cat Oven and you just have extra food lying around, you don't really care about the hearse. It's the one that makes everything legendary, including the non-legendary tokens made by the guys that trigger the guy. Oh, okay. This song is a banger. This is one of the first albums I ever owned. Still haven't seen Atreyu live. I want to. If they don't kill the devil, they're definitely dead. If they drew Kalidas. Invoke Troll Despair. So creature, enchantment, planeswalker. So I'll sacrifice this. How much damage can I deal? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Untap 5. Yeah, they're just dead, right? I don't need to kill a token now. I mean, it's safer to kill a token, right? I can also sack a food. I think this is fine. I guess I don't need to... Yeah, I don't need to kill a token if I can just sack a food, right? They're super dead, though. Oh, you know what I just realized? I turned on Fatal Push by killing a token. That was bad. Yeah, that was horrible. If I just target them, they don't get Revolt for push. Yeah, that was bad. Yeah, if I just go upstairs, block, sack the cat, sack a food... Yeah, that was bad. Wait, what? Missing something? Okay. Well, that's awkward. Sag. Well, it was a punt on both sides, right? Because I shouldn't have targeted the token, and you know what I mean? It's like I punted, and then they just punted back, so it's fine. They're dead. They're dead. I'll give him the sad face. Opponent is deceased. They choose the wrong mode? No. They just didn't have a revolt trigger until the token died. So they should have just let the token die first. But again, I also should have targeted them, so it wouldn't have mattered. If I had played correctly, I should have targeted them and then just sacked my food to not die, but... So it's like, I punted, and then they also kind of punted back kind of thing. Alright, they're at 6. I guess I'll sack a food now to be mana efficient. Again, I don't think it matters, but... Deadly Dispute. Okay, let's dispute the synthesizer. Upstairs. This should be enough, right? Yeah, there's no way this is not enough. Another dispute. XD. Alright, they're dead. Let's go! Another 4-1, not bad. Another video for the YouTube. We didn't get a creativity video, but we got 2 videos with the Rakdos sack deck and the other deck we played, Fires. So, for those of you watching on the YouTube, this deck is not bad. I'm still not the biggest fan of Oni-Cult Anvil, so I think I would still prefer the more traditional version of Rakdos Sacrifice with Blood Scythe Harvester, maybe more Fables, maybe an Obnixilus or 2. I'm just like, there's too much dyssynergy between Anvil and Familiar specifically that just kind of irks me, so not a big fan of that stuff. But overall, that was pretty good. If you made it to the end of the video, be sure to smash...